A young princess climbs into a treehouse hotel in Kenya, and by the time she comes down, she's the Queen of England. Here's how that moment reshaped a country and a century. I'm Matt Hasquin. I'm a high school history teacher, and I'm taking you through Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire. And we're at the end of one line here with England's got a new queen. So let's make our way through the story here. So it's February 6th of 1952. Princess Elizabeth is 25, and she's touring the Commonwealth with Prince Philip. They've just spent a night at treetops in Kenya when a message catches up. Her father, King George VI, has died in his sleep. There's no rehearsal for this. Elizabeth's private secretary quietly tells Philip. He tells her during a walk. The staff press a black dress into service, and the royal cipher on the luggage changes mid-journey. She boards a plane as a princess, and she lands in London as Queen Elizabeth II. And Britain itself is in between worlds here. The war's been over for 7 years. Rationing still lingers. Winston Churchill is back as the Prime Minister. Streets are rebuilding. Spirits are cautious. And the monarchy has to feel ancient and modern at the same time. Now, when you fast forward to June 2nd of 1953, Coronation Day at Westminster Abbey, the last time Britain did this, TV barely existed. And now the country debates whether to broadcast the ceremony. Traditionalists say no. Elizabeth says yes, except for the sacred anointing, which stays off camera. The result, well, living rooms turn into pews. An estimated tens of millions in Britain watch. TV sales explode. Neighbors crowd around a single set and throw street parties despite the rain that falls. The ritual is medieval on purpose. Oaths and orbs and scepters and a crown that once sat on other heads, but the message is modern. The crown itself, the crown will share itself with the public through the screen, through the Commonwealth, through a more visible, more accessible queen. When you kind of zoom out from it all, it's not just a costume drama. I mean, the early years of Elizabeth's reign, sit at the hinge of decolonization. One imperial title fades and the Commonwealth model grows. In the 1950s, Britain wrestles with what power looks like without an empire. The Queen becomes the face of continuity while politics handles the breakups. That division of labor, the symbol versus policy, will just define her style for decades. There are stumbles and tests ahead for the new queen. You have Suez in 1956. You have changing social norms. You have a media culture that will never stop looking in the palace windows. But in 1953, for a nation tired of bad news and gray afternoons, the coronation offers something simple, a shared story. Why does it matter? Well, England's got a new queen marks more than a succession. It's the moment Britain chooses a broadcast monarchy. It trades empire for Commonwealth influence, and it invites ordinary people into the ritual of state. It proves that in a television age, myth needs a medium, and the monarchy either adapts or fades. Billy Joel stacks the 1950s mood. Eisenhower vaccine. England's got a new queen. There's stability, there's science, there's ceremony, trying to steady a fast-changing world. If you've got a family story about watching the 1953 coronation, or even the 2023 coronation more recently, crowded around a tiny TV, hey, drop it below in the comments. Throw a follow in here, and I'll keep throwing out more stuff here with We Didn't Start the Fire, because the next lyric on deck is Rocky Marciano. Thanks for watching.